I'm going to wait until you click start game for my clap.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, okay. This Let's Play, not sponsored by Adidas. Is it that one?
I think so.
It must be, yeah.
No!
Oh, no, it's Baps in Space.
Because we have the two satellites.
Yeah, we do.
Satellite.
Oh, it's night.
Oh.
Oh, shit, they've added new stuff that I'm not familiar with.
Oh.
Alright, okay. I've
It's
just
just-
added
Yeah. This did get a pretty big fucking...
update recently.
Yeah. There's
Poontang in
look
Space.
Mum, I did it, and Poontang in Space are still up there.
Yeah, Poontang in Space was mine, and as you can see, much better orbit than yours.
It's fucking spot on.
Yours, however.
I'm getting the poles.
Yeah, I guess. We've got it covered between two of us.
Oh,
So-
you're playing Poontang in Space.
I'm playing Poontang in Space, yeah. So, remember the last time when I put this up?
Yeah.
I left myself with this.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I know what you're away to do. You're going to put
yeah,
this
I'm
around
gonna
the
I'm
moon.
gonna see if I can put it around the moon. I'm not gonna say I can because I don't know if I can. I want to see if it's
I
possible. Because
want,
look,
I want you to fuck it.
I've got a nearly my fuel tank's nearly full. Like, look.
Yeah.
In fact, it is fuel. It is full.
It is fuel.
It is fuel.
I like how this game...
Oh, they've changed it.
Yeah, I like how this game looks.
Yeah, this game looks really nice.
I'm even just thinking, like, since the update and stuff, the way that the menus and stuff work are a little bit smoother.
Yeah, like they've got all this stuff here now as well.
Yeah,
so
that's a lot handier.
I'm gonna need to sit and learn all this again.
Yeah. Oh,
that's the
Expedia.
the Expedia.
Poontang in Space. Right, so you're gonna have to set a trajectory for the moon.
So I need to figure out where the moon's gonna be round about here. That would give me way too much. Let's bring it in a bit.
You need to catch up with the moon. Is that telling you where the moon's gonna be as well?
Yeah. So
That's
if I burn there,
Mm-hmm.
that's that line, that orange one, is where I'm gonna go. That orange marker, see with the orange arrow?
Yeah.
That's going to be where I enter the moon's orbit. That
Okay.
purple one is where we're going to leave the moon's orbit and continue round on that orbit there.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna orbit.
So
the
what you have
moon
to do-
and the Earth at that.
Yeah, basically what you have to do is when you hit that orange point, the camera will tilt
Yep.
to let you know you've hit that point.
And then you need to stop your burn.
And then what you need to do is basically do a 180 and fire it the other way.
Yeah.
That slows you down and then you should orbit the moon that way.
Okay. That
I
makes
just
sense.
want to make it, like, the tighter you make it, the easier it is to slow down.
Yeah.
Because you got more gravity working on you. So about there ought to be fine.
Okay.
So I'm going to...
Right, can we actually close that? Yeah, retract.
Require what? I have to sit and learn all the new shit. Right, let's turn the RCS off because I don't need that just now.
Yeah. You gonna put in your solar panels too?
No, I'm going to keep them open to keep us powered. I don't want to lose power before we burn. Not quite.
Does it need any power though at this point?
It does, yeah. If you go so long without power, it basically shuts off and doesn't restart.
Right, as in like because it's
I've lost a few satellites that way.
because it's a command module sort
Yeah.
of thing. It only has so much battery.
Exactly, yeah. And if the battery runs out, you can be completely fucked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Up here.
You warp into just before it.
Yeah, just speeding up.
T minus absolutely nothing.
Right, I've got 35 seconds before I need to burn. I'll probably burn on 1.
I like how it actually says in T minus now. I'm pretty sure it used to just say
No, it's always said.
Has it always said
It
that?
said node in T, and then it's got the wee dash for minus.
yeah. Right,
There's where we're going.
the mun.
The mun. It's called the mun in this.
I know. That's why I keep saying it.
Estimated burn non-applicable.
That's because it doesn't know how fast you're gonna go.
It doesn't know how fast. Yeah, because I'm not going fast at the minute. Like I'm not burning, so it doesn't know how long it's going to
Yeah.
be. It's not a big burn though, to be honest with you.
No,
No, that's not a lot.
that's probably just because you're in space. You're using a lot of gravity to your advantage. Wow.
Forgot to light the engine, so I'm 1 second behind.
That's okay though.
Yeah,
Is that gonna throw you off? You think?
very little.
What I want to happen.
It's not going to be enough to.
Do you know what I
stop it.
really want to happen right now?
What
Though,
do you
like
really want to
really,
happen?
really want to happen is my satellite just fucking comes and smashes yours out of the sky right now.
That would be very funny.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Right, are you going to try and get something to land on the moon in this?
That will
as
be.
well? What do you
I'll
think?
work on the design. I might not get it to the moon in this episode, but I will work on the design. What is that? Is that your satellite? No.
No, it's your Debris.
That's Fucking, I've orbited already. I made one full orbit. Bye. Okay, this is burning a lot slower than I thought, but it is efficient.
Yeah, that liquid fuel.
I'm pretty sure that's why I chose that one, actually.
Yeah, because it was really efficient.
Going
engine.
back. I don't know if I'm maybe going too slow. Am I going too slow?
No, you look good.
It's going to be close.
You're as throttled up as you can be. You can't really go any faster.
It's just the fact that this is a slow engine, but it's more efficient.
Well, it's because you're in space. You don't exactly need speed.
Well, if you're timing something, like if it's like landing on Mars, you do need to be able to get to your maneuver, like finish that orange bar or green bar in the correct time, otherwise you might miss Mars.
Yeah.
So it can matter. Going to the moon doesn't really matter too much, though.
Yeah, because you've got more leeway. It's not so far away.
Yeah, I can come back and try it again, sort of thing. Mars, if you fuck up, you fuck up.
Yeah,
You're
because you're
lost
never
in
going to
space.
have enough fuel.
Yeah, it's like get it right the first time or don't get it at all.
Are we going to... Where do you want to put your first space station?
I don't know. I kind of want to have one in Earth orbit to refuel.
So literally get something up there, refuel it immediately.
Killed one. Okay, it's a little off.
Is the blue line where you're going?
Blue line's where we're going.
That's okay though.
So, am I gonna...
You're going to hit it.
I'm not gonna hit it, look. Hold on. I'm gonna come very, very close to it, look.
Yeah, it's going to fucking whip you right round there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at fucking Luke Mama did it going.
Yeah, it's fucking going for it.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna come somewhat close.
Very close.
I've been closer.
So what are you thinking? You're going to need to get that into its orbit now?
Yeah, and I don't think getting it into orbit's going to be too much hassle, to be honest with you.
You just need to...
I just need to be careful.
You're in its orbit now.
Wait. Now I'm in its orbit.
Right,
See how it's
okay.
changed? So, let's warp that all the way down. So,
You need to add a manoeuvre to tighten this in.
yeah, I need to slow it down, but I need to also widen the orbit a wee bit. So there's an orbit.
There you go.
It's a bad orbit, but
It's no worse than mine.
no, I can do better.
Are you wanting that close? That's fucking close, man. I mean, it looks like from here, it probably really isn't. Need that RCS though.
Nah, the SAS is doing it fine.
They are quite efficient.
SAS doesn't use any of the fuel either,
Well, that's true.
which means like, see if I run out of fuel here,
Yeah,
and I run out of fuel on this booster, these boosters here,
yeah,
for getting this in orbit, I can use the RCS as a very, very slow booster
yeah,
to hopefully, like if I've got like say like 5 meters per second to difference,
yeah,
I can use them for that
yeah. But
as like a last ditch.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't have to do that.
you're getting awfully close with your warp.
I'm fine. Look, see?
Oh, the moon looks so good.
It does.
I've never seen the moon this close in this game.
Have you not?
No, this is because I've never gotten this far. I flew past it, and then its orbit flung me into Mars. That was about as well as I did
Yeah,
trying
that
to actually
happens.
get something at
That
the moon.
happens.
Um,
Here we go. Right, we've got 25 seconds before this starts.
You could. I think you've got this. I really do.
Yeah? It's a smaller burn, so like, last burn was 750 meters per second,
Yeah.
and I used half my fuel. This one's only 447. So I'm fairly confident because I've got another fuel tank.
If
I
you
need to.
really need it,
If
yeah.
I really need to. In fact, I don't have time to sit and transfer fuel. I could have done that shit.
No,
Fuck it.
I'm sure it's good.
It's going.
Yeah, it's gonna orbit. It's gonna orbit. I mean, it's affected by the orbit right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm just basically tightening the orbit.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see how that works. You're firing your booster the other way.
Yeah, it's like if you're driving down the road in the car and you suddenly throw it in reverse, you're going to start very, very quickly slowing down.
Yeah.
And probably wreck your car, but
Yeah, that'll destroy an engine.
yeah,
I don't think cars are supposed to do that.
no.
This is good.
It's working.
Yeah, I like
Like you
this.
can see our orbit speed is slowing down, but that's fine
Yeah,
because that means our orbit's getting tighter.
and then we can point the satellite
So like now we actually do have an orbit. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to make it a bit more equal.
Yeah, you like things being very equal. Is this going to make it difficult to land on the moon, being this close to it?
We're not landing this on the moon.
No, but I mean like something
No.
landing on the moon. You went off your thing.
No, it's fine. That's what we're meant to do. Look. So it's a little off from what I wanted. It's actually tighter than I made it. I did well. So that's our orbit, and that's near enough.
On the button as well.
And I could fuck it. I've got the fuel if I want to sit and level it out. I really could if I wanted to. So like for example, where is it?
My one going round it totally the wrong way.
Yeah.
I tried really hard, right?
I know you did.
Nope.
I'm just gonna leave it as is. Actually, to be honest with you,
It's not.
I'm happy.
It's
I'm
not
happy
really
with
worth it, is
No,
it?
I'm happy with it. And you know what?
Extend the satellite.
Yeah, I'm gonna extend the satellite. I don't know what this says. May compromise data integrity. Require complete. There we go. Look.
Awesome.
So like what I was gonna do before the burn, because
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure if I'd have enough fuel, but turns out I did, was transfer fuel from there to there.
Ah,
So what you can do-
look at that.
This is quite important. So like, see for the ticks,
Yeah,
that means that fuel can leave that like tank.
yeah.
So like if I do that, that tank will not use any fuel. It'll all come from this one.
Okay.
What you can do is put it out and fill up that one. So then I've now emptied this small fuel tank and put all the fuel into there.
Yeah,
And if I do this now, see it fills up this one,
yeah,
but it goes much slower because this tank's obviously a lot smaller.
yeah. That makes sense. So when you've got a space station, you need to get something up to it, have fuel stored in the space station,
So like what
and
you
transfer
do is,
the fuel from the space station
Yeah.
to the craft.
the way I do it is I put the space station core up first of all, and usually when I put that up, there's no fuel left.
Yeah,
I then send up a couple of rockets to connect stuff up to get ready for fuel tanks.
yeah,
And then I send up fuel tanks, and I always make sure to send like them on a rocket that's just too big.
yeah,
Guarantees me to have at least some fuel left over.
yeah.
And then it's just a case of transferring it all around, and then when you dock a ship with it, you
It's got
obviously
some
transfer
fuel.
it to the ship.
Yeah, it's got some fuel. Is there any way, like, see, obviously you need to get into deep space at some point, like
Yes.
really fucking far away. So, do you just have to constantly keep extending that process of building space stations and moving them?
No. If I, for example, go back to the Space Center, there is devices that will allow you to create your own fuel.
Did you just revert that flight rather than?
No.
Okay.
Once it's in orbit and you disconnect from it, you can't revert it. So look, orbiting the Mun.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Looks so happy.
It does. So
Okay.
they're very costly and they're very hard to actually use the way they're designed to work.
Yeah.
They require a lot of energy and they require you to harvest asteroids.
But of course, like, there's some new shit there.
And there is some new shit. It's these things here, convertitrons.
Yeah.
So you have to use drills to harvest raw materials from either the moon, asteroids, shit like that. Then put it into convertitrons.
Yeah.
They will turn it into fuel, but they're, for one, very heavy, very expensive to use, and very hard to actually get to working properly, and they don't make a lot.
Yeah.
This one, because it's a lot bigger
Yeah,
than the
pretty-
smaller one, is
Yeah.
a lot more efficient,
Yeah.
but the smaller one's obviously easier to get into space.
Yeah.
So you've got to kind of choose what you want to do there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's yeah. Wow.
Oh, they've changed it to a drop-down menu instead of pages now.
A few moments later.
That was what I was going to show you. How I make my.
Can we make a rover and put it on the moon?
That's what I was on about, the rover command thing.
One eternity later.
That's all we really need for a rover, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Maybe a battery.
You don't want it to like transmit data.
Well, that's what they do.
Alright. Okay.
They're multifunctional.
Oh, needs batteries.
It does need batteries. Can I put batteries on the bottom? I can. There we go. So, like, too zoomed in. Like, for example, if I launch this.
It looks like it's just the service pod's got wheels.
Yeah, so, like, the idea is that it lands.
Yeah. You drive that whole pod.
No. Open the bay doors.
Alright.
Okay.
Why did it do that?
I don't know. Why is it doing this?
It's just going up.
Why is it going up? What the fuck?
We've
broken.
We've broke the game. This is how we get it to the moon.
This is dumb as shit.
It flies though, sort of.
This is...
It's going to be really slow. I think it's because the rover's still attached.
It's not actually, look.
Oh yeah.
I disconnected it, and then when I disconnected it, this started happening.
It's maybe because it's too tight in there.
No, I've used this before.
But they have updated the game since then.
Yeah, that might be fucking my idea. Why is this flying? So bizarre. Right.
No, wait, just leave it flying. Let's just leave it and see where it goes.
Jamie, it's just going to go that way.
Yeah, exactly. But just like, forget about that, right? It's a flight in progress at this point, right? It'll just do what it's going to do, correct?
I mean, it can't do anything.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just going to go.
Like, I can't...
It's going at speed.
It's going at 6 meters per second, and that's because I'm pushing it. Like, nothing's working. And it's running out of power.
That's
I'm as well just fucking aborting this and trying again. Like,
No!
No, I'm aborting it.
No!
Jamie,
I
it's an
wanted to
affront to science.
I wanted to see where it went.
I need to fix it. It was just going to continue to float off. We'd be here for hours.
No, I'm not wanting to watch it. I was just saying just leave it in progress and like we'll catch up with it in like 3 episodes time and see where it ended up.
Right, I see. Can I do it with the docking clamp junior? What are you laughing at?
It's just a big hole.
Can I do it with this? And then,
The wheels are still sticking out. I think that's
Yeah.
part of your problem. Can you move them up?
hold on. I want to test it first. I want to see if it was the decoupler or the
Or the
docking
wheels.
port. Yeah.
Fucking hatch is still open.
Oh, yep. It's not working the way it should anymore.
It's the wheels.
Yeah, the wheels are pushing up. I need to raise them.
I wish you would just leave one to see
No.
where it goes.
No!
It'll be funny. Can you imagine if we cut back to it and it's fucking beat us to Neptune?
Fucking, it's never going to go in Neptune.
It might.
It won't.
Why not?
'Cause it won't.
Because it's just fucking, it's bugged. It's flying for no reason.
Big. Does that still leave plenty? I'm going to need to move the batteries.
No, they've got clearance.
No, not enough. Like, if we hit a rock on the moon, batteries are fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
They can go there.
Are they Duracells?
No. They do look like them. You know what they remind me of?
What?
The batteries from Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they just have that look to them.
Yeah, they do. So they charge up with that thing.
They'll charge up with the solar panels.
Yeah. So that'll keep the rover running.
Yeah.
So the rover won't operate at night.
No. The idea
It'll
is...
run out of battery really quickly.
Yeah, the idea is that
Can you?
as it's driving throughout the day, it should store the power. Or,
Yeah.
like, if we need to run it at night.
Yeah, but it's not gonna
No, it probably won't.
because the batteries aren't big enough.
So, like, look, now it's hanging off. It should just drop. Yay, that's it. And then you should be allowed to just drive it out.
Yep, it's working really well.
It's... Why is it so slow? What have they changed?
Maybe it's just stuck on the lip of the thing.
It is slowly going, look.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, come on. You know you want to.
Boldly going where no rover might go.
There
Whoa,
we go.
There it goes. Whoa! Fucking drift. That thing's fast.
Yeah. So this is what will happen. Oh, right. I know the problem.
What?
Look what happens when I turn. Right, hold on. Brakes. What's wrong with that?
All of them are going different ways.
Yeah, the
The
set
back one.
here
Yeah, they're
are going a different way. So what I'm going to do...
back to front.
No, dead easy fix. Steering disabled. Steering disabled. They'll be our drive wheels.
Okay. But
Why
then-
is it now... Did I disable this wheel entirely?
No, it's just the steering's disabled.
They've added the whole new, like, this stuff here. Oh, I can invert it. That'll fix the issue.
Yeah, it would.
There we go.
Hey, that's a fucking...
But why is it leaning to the right?
Maybe it's just the way that everything's placed on it. Like, maybe it's slightly right heavy.
There's something on the right causing it to do that. What is it?
It's leaning really heavy.
It's the front wheels. Are they damaged? Like, they're not extending
sure.
properly. Ow. Okay, lights work. And antenna extends, that's fine. Yeah, look, the suspension on it's not as...
Suspensioned.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's broken.
It very well might be.
Something to do with that.
It very well might be. Because it did take a fall off the landing pad.
Yeah.
It did fall. I'm going to take it out of the thing and test it. Like, take it out of the pod and test it
Just
that way.
test the thing on its own.
Just see if the pod's fucking up a wee bit.
Yeah. Will that pod, like, spawn next to us?
No. So, like, it raises equally in all of them now. Still goes right. Why does it go right?
That wheel will still be inverted again.
I know. I just pressed forward though. Oh, I see. Look, I'm a dum dum. That one is slightly tilted.
Oh yeah.
So even if they're driving forward, because like four of them are in a line,
Yeah.
and those are pointing right.
Yeah, there you go. There's your issue.
There's the issue. It's that one there.
This game's gotten weirdly quiet.
That should fix it.
Like, there's only music that's in the building menu when you're in space. Almost looked like there was no wheels for a second there. There is a missing wheel. Oh!
Okay, we know it works with a missing wheel though. That's good.
Maybe the missing wheel is the key.
No, I know what I did. I forgot to put 2 times on. Is that fucking squint? Again? No, it's fine.
I think they're slightly out of line though.
They're
Nah, they look alright.
Yeah, they're fine. I'll test it one more time. This is what NASA have to do.
I mean, NASA, just fucking build something and see if it works. Got the sandbox on for a reason.
Yeah, but I like to get it right.
I'm more of a trial and error sort.
Yeah, I know you are. I'm not you. Damn it! Still fucking...
You inverted the wrong wheels.
I did, didn't I? Did I? What?
They're all pointing different directions. Yeah, look, you just need to invert them all on one side. That'll fix it.
No, it doesn't. I need to invert
All of them.
all of them. Hold on. Come to stop. I need to disinvert that one. Disinvert that one. That's not even a word. I'm well aware of that. I think that's them all now.
Sort of.
That one needs to be inverted. Nope. Motherfucker.
This is not turning right all in. It's fucking steering in the way.
What one is it? That one.
I think you've fucked it up. Like, really fucked it up.
What the fuck?
It's about to fall off the landing pad.
No, wait. Hold on. I need to reverse it. Look,
It fucking drifts.
that's the way I want it to go.
Is this all right now?
I think so. Hold on, let me get on the straight away. Yeah, I'm telling it to turn right and it's turning right.
Doesn't look like it's turning right.
I think the middle ones are a little fucked because they don't have as much turning space as the other two.
Maybe you should just disable the turning on them.
Yeah.
Prepare for a jump.
Yeah, look, steering's disabled on that one already. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier. That's a lot easier.
That's a lot better.
But yeah, let's see what speed this thing can get up to.
10 meters a second.
You can push for 11. There we go.
Yep, that's it topped out.
That is it, pretty much topped out, yeah. So
Yeah, that's not going to go any faster than that.
slam the brakes.
Whoa! I think you broke it.
Suspension works. Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Suspension's weird.
It is. I think it's because it's got 6 wheels.
Yeah.
But that's a working concept of a rover.
Yeah, I'll agree. That works.
So now...
In this, we've literally just changed where a satellite was and fucked around with a rover for 35 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, we need to... How long will we be going?
We've got 5 minutes left of this episode.
Oh, right. I'm going to rush it. Hold on. That's the one I want.
It's not a bigger bay.
No, it's the biggest bay there is. There we go. Safe in there. I want...
To break free?
Yes.
Wow.
No. I don't want that. Where's the thing I want? Where's what I want? That's what I want. Is it what I want?
Looks like it.
And what I'm going to do... I'm going to take your advice, Jamie, and I am going to reinforce at the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
With that.
Yeah. Makes sense. Is there anything... There's no air or atmosphere on the moon, though, so there's nothing we can fuck around with.
No, there's dicks.
There's dicks on the moon.
There's none but dicks on the moon.
Oh, I see what you're going to do. You're going to slow it down with that.
Yeah, because they'll keep it pretty stable. And, just to be on the safe side as well...
You should give it, like, suspension.
landing struts. Although that's not going to work quite as well as I want it to.
That'll work.
Wait, if I do it... Because it's going to get in the way of the doors, you see?
Oh, yeah.
Unless I land it with legs out and then retract the legs for final deployment.
Or you put the legs below the doors.
They're lighter, so they would probably work. Well, if I put them below the doors, it's going to be massive. Like, I can't do it, basically.
Uh-huh.
My idea is put them here, right?
Mm-hmm. So that panel's going to hit the ground before the legs do.
Yeah, but it basically will protect the service bay.
Mm.
Because, like, I don't think I've got any longer ones apart from these ones here, the L2s.
Yeah.
But they're very heavy. So we'll need to take into account the weight.
Yeah, but that's only for getting it out of our orbit, though, right?
Little bit of both.
Landing it as well.
Landing it as well, because obviously it's going to have increased weight, so it's going to go faster. So we're going to have to put more power into slowing it down.
Mm.
But I think we're going to go with this. And
if
then
the struts break, then that's good.
And then we'll have them up like that.
Yeah.
It'll then fall onto this. If it explodes, it explodes. And then we'll launch the service bay.
Oh, okay. I'm not convinced. I'm not.
Look, trust me.
No.
Trust me.
No.
Please.
No.
Go on. Oh, I need a SAS module. SAS module. That just helps me turn it once it gets into orbit.
Just looks like a fucking upside down ice cream cone.
Basically.
Ah.
You don't believe that this will work, do you?
Not really. I'm also
Why?
kind of disappointed that we're about to have to end this fucking episode and nothing's happened yet.
Jamie, come on.
We'd have to end.
Loads has happened. Loads has happened.
We've got to end.
Jamie, loads has happened.
Okay.
We can end it. And we can come back now. Continue to build this.
Okay. We'll be back next time.
Yeah, we will.